She has dreams too. Her excellence should not be unreasonable.
Yes, that's very African to say, because African is about communalism. And you're right, the term and the language of leadership has always stemmed in individualistic mindset. It's supposed to speak to all of those things. It's supposed to be a way to create communal values and reach out to people who are not in a higher ed setting around Black issues and include them in their excellence and in liberation, as well as how we can use the tool of education for liberation too. Okay.
Absolutely.
She needs a space to heal, to be celebrated, to be heard, to be loved and fought for in the same ways she has for everyone else.
We live in a society where not only do Black women have to fight for their stories to be heard, but also fight for their stories to be believed through constant attempts to dismantle their credibility.
Our education grants her access to opportunity, but not to protection against the abuse and violence she comes up against, to receive it, to have it acknowledged.
And so we have to start with slavery. There was a white student in a classroom who said that if Black women who were slaves stopped having sex, they would stop having babies, which would lessen the amount of Black slaves. Well, she negated the fact that Black women were being raped by white men as well as Black men. And constitutionally, they were seen as property.
Her psychological trauma often goes untreated due to lack of resources, understaffing, and underrepresentation in academic and student affairs.
Sometimes we go into classrooms and we don't see anybody who's teaching the lessons that look like us. Sometimes we go into classrooms and we don't have another classmate that looks like us. I used to say I felt like a Cocoa Puff in a bowl of milk.
We have daily reminders of what the realities are for Black women, which makes it hard for us to remember why we are here and how college is helping.
There's a lot of people who didn't get this opportunity. We see this as a privilege, and there are just some things that some people will never understand that we go through as students. So sometimes we don't see our situation as a privilege, because sometimes we go into classrooms where we're the only one. That's been happening for years.
In times like these, we have to band together even more for the development of our minds, our bodies, to strengthen the connection to our communities, to remember what's important in life, like you, like us.
You got my back?